The DC Extended Universe films are, at their core, superhero action movies, despite their diversions into other genres. Each one has a lot of fantastic action sequences intended to showcase the protagonist's powers while also getting the audience's blood pumping. These clashes are usually between characters of equal strength. They're stressful, drawn-out events meant to keep the audience glued to the screen. However, there are occasions when the odds are stacked so strongly against one character or side that they don't have a chance against an adversary considerably more powerful than they are. There are various conflicts in the DCEU where the outcome is never in question, regardless of whether the victorious party is heroic or villainous. The quest to resuscitate Superman to equalize the Justice League's odds against Steppenwolf consumes most of the runtime in any version of Justice League. When he reappears at the end of the second act, he isn't himself. When Cyborg's programming causes him to attack, a fight ensues. The Flash, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and Cyborg are all capable superheroes. Despite this, Superman is so powerful that he controls much of the battle. He's swift enough to pose a threat to the Flash and far more powerful than the other three. Diana is the only one who slows him down even briefly, and she's quickly overcome. The new comrades of Harley Quinn and Rick Flag, a cast of colorful and unorthodox individuals with their own backstories, talents, and interactions among the gang, are given a lot of attention in the first minutes of Suicide Squad. They're all dead a few minutes later, leaving Quinn and Flag as Team 1's only survivors. As soon as the squad lands on Corto Maltese, they are attacked by a well-entrenched division of soldiers and killed in a hail of explosives and gunfire, with many of them dying without even attempting an attack. This is because they're a decoy squad dispatched to draw the military's attention away from Team 2, which includes Bloodsport, Ratcatcher 2, and Polka Dot Man. The conclusion of Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice features Doomsday, who was created by Lex Luthor from a combination of Kryptonian and human DNA. When it initially appears, there is only one person who can combat it, Superman. As Metropolis hero, he goes in alone and finds himself hopelessly outmatched. Doomsday is one of the only monsters revealed in the DCEU to not only match, but fully surpass, Clark Kent's abilities. Doomsday's assaults all send Clark flying or damage him, while Clark's attacks only cause it to stumble. When Batman and Wonder Woman enter the fight, things become a little more balanced. However, in its early phases, Superman is practically helpless. Despite the fact that Wonder Woman is one of the best warriors in the DCEU, she usually fights with control, never totally giving in to her rage. On the few times that she does, there isn't much that can stop her. Following Steve Trevor's death in Wonder Woman, a group of German troops discovered this. Ares has Diana watch as Steve's jet goes up in flames. She strikes a neighboring German unit after regaining her freedom. Diana annihilates them even though she is unarmed, taking them all down in seconds without a mark on her body and certainly killing several. When exposed to the yellow sun of Earth, Kryptonians become among the most powerful beings in the DCEU, becoming almost invulnerable and gaining a slew of superpowers including as flying, tremendous strength, and the ability to shoot lasers from their eyes. It elevates them to a level few humans can match. That doesn't stop some people from attempting. In Man of Steel, when Zod's few surviving Kryptonian soldiers assault Earth, Superman isn't the only one who replies. The US military sent helicopters and men to bring them down. When the military confronts the Kryptonians, they are completely outmatched. They are powerless to damage the aliens and are only saved by Superman. The Suicide Squad must first deal with Peacemaker, who is working on Amanda Waller's orders to erase all evidence of the U.S. government's experiments on the island and murder anybody who stands in his way before they can assassinate Starro in the last act of the Suicide Squad. He is lethally efficient at this, as he kills Rick Flag and prepares to murder Ratcatcher 2. Bloodsport steps in to save the day, and the two square off. Despite the fact that their antagonism has consumed most of the film, the actual clash is quite quick. Their both superb marksmen, aiming properly and firing a single shot. Bloodsport's bullets, on the other hand, are smaller, paying off an earlier joke, and his shot passes straight through Peacemaker's throat, finishing the battle in seconds. Steppenwolf poses a significant menace in Justice League. This is especially evident in Zack Snyder's Justice League, as he demonstrates his ability to battle both Wonder Woman and Aquaman at the same time. The League cannot hope to defeat him and put an end to his plot on their own. Superman saves the day by joining the last battle and saving Cyborg's life. Superman, who is nearly invulnerable and stronger than Steppenwolf, does not give the impression of an equitable fight as he throws Steppenwolf around like a ragdoll. In a fan-favorite sequence, Superman uses all of his strength to tear his foe apart, completing the film's protracted narrative about reviving the Kryptonian. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you click the like button so I can feel all mushy inside. Also, click the subscribe button while you are there, and then since you are on such a clicking roll, why not click on another awesome video that is already loaded up right here. You don't even have to watch it, just let the video play at 1% while you eat your sushi or something.